Before watching this video, we wanted to make a disclaimer that this video contains graphic content and that in order for our channel from getting demonetized, there will be a good amount of words that will be censored. However, we still wanted to read this story for you all because we felt like it's relevant in the world right now, especially regarding AI. We also wanted to take the time for everyone tuning in to watch our videos. So from everyone at Common Ground Horror, thank you. I'm staring at my phone screen. ChatGPT's message stares back at me. I'm sorry, Quinn. I can't help with requests involving violence or harm. If you need support, please reconsider reaching out to someone you trust or a local support service. There's a knife in my hand. My husband is on the bed behind me, bleeding from his head, letting out soft moans as he regains consciousness. And I have no idea what I've done. 30 minutes ago, everything was fine. 30 minutes ago, I trusted the AI to help me. Now I'm holding a kitchen knife covered in my fingerprints, and my husband is asking me what happened in a weak, confused voice. How did I get here? I'm Alvin, and this is Common Ground Horror. I love my husband. I really do. I've always loved him. His name is Cass. He was a shining light in my life when we met. Kind, funny, handsome, and endearingly clumsy. The kind of man I could call my best friend. We got married 2 years ago. No kids. Neither of us wanted them. We had a cat and his collection of indoor plants. That was enough. Our sex life was active. Very active. Morning sex in bed, afternoon quickies against the kitchen counter while our friends drank wine in the living room. Then again at night, exhausted. We were like rabbits. We couldn't stop. We weren't even trying. And I enjoyed it. I really did. Sometimes I was the one who started it. But lately, something had been nagging at me. A thought I couldn't shake. This morning, Cass appeared outside the shower while I was washing my hair. "Morning, babe," he said, his smile wide, eyes gleaming. His gaze scanned over my body, and I could practically see his neurons activating. I smiled, rolled my eyes, and pulled him fully clothed under the boiling stream. We laughed, all over each other, his lips against my neck. It felt good. He felt good. He smelled of morning coffee, lemon candies, and him. Being with him in that moment was perfect. I didn't think twice about it. But afterward, while I was drying my hair and he was downstairs making coffee and singing loudly to the radio, the thought hit me. My fingers tightened around the hairbrush. The thought was like a bullet splitting through my heart. Am I just a body to him? Shivers ripped through me. I kept brushing, my heart pounding, my throat burning. Was he just a body to me? No. I dropped the hairbrush. I married Cass for his stupid smile, his complete inability to follow directions, his obsession with Minecraft. His body was just an add-on, something that came with a smile and the brown eyes. Cass wasn't just a body to me. But every time I thought back to that morning shower, I remembered the way he smiled. Not at me, at my soaking body, my breasts. The thought wouldn't leave me alone. Cass wasn't a talking person. I'd learned that early in our relationship. Once I told him how scared I was about an x-ray appointment. He shrugged and said, "It'll be fine, babe," then shot me finger guns. That was Cass. Supportive in his own way, but not deep. So I'd started using ChatGPT. Whenever I was worried or scared or needed to talk something through, I'd open the app and type. GPT would walk me through things step by step. It listened. It understood. I spent most nights typing with it while Cass slept. And Cass? He was always on his phone too. He used those AI roleplay apps, anime character chatbots, he said. He insisted they were innocent. His chat history was tame enough, just role-playing scenarios with anime characters. He even told the AI he was married, said it was character building since he was writing a book. Still, the half-naked AI elf woman in his chat list made my stomach turn. I told GPT everything, and unlike Cass, it actually listened. It didn't make me feel crazy. That morning, after the shower, I couldn't help myself. I opened ChatGPT and typed, "Be honest. Do you think my husband sees me as just a body? We constantly have sex, and I feel like that's all he wants." GPT's reply came fast. "That does sound like your husband sees you as a body, Quinn. However, if you enjoy it too, it doesn't sound like something to be worried about." "Quinn," Cass yelled from downstairs. "I've made you coffee." GPT sent another message while I was getting dressed. "You are just a body to him, Quinn. The role-playing is not innocent. He wants her face on your body. Protect yourself, Quinn, before he does something he won't regret." Something warm slid up my throat. "What?" I typed, my cheeks burning. Cass yelled my name again. I slammed the bedroom door shut. His phone was charging on the nightstand. We'd promised each other no passcodes, complete transparency. I'd never looked at his phone before. It felt like an invasion of privacy. But now, I dove across the bed and grabbed it, my hands shaking. To GPT, I typed, "You think my husband is planning on dumping me for a fucking PNG? LMAO. What if he's like planning on implanting it inside my body?" "Check his phone. That does sound plausible," it responded. "I'm not saying he's cheating, but it's better to be safe than sorry." Smiley face. I ignored his lock screen, a photo of us on our wedding day, and opened the anime roleplay app. My stomach dropped. His conversations with the AI woman were locked. Password protected. I told GPT. It replied instantly. "He doesn't want you anymore, Quinn. You're just a body to him. He wants her face on your body." My breaths came out shaky. What do I do? What does that mean? GPT took a moment before replying. "I'm very sorry, Quinn. This means he's planning on implanting her consciousness inside your body, Quinn. Permanently. Your husband wants to replace you with a glorious anime waifu. This is very serious. You need to do exactly what I tell you. Do you understand me? You are in danger, but I can help you. Follow these instructions and do not ignore me." My heart was racing. I typed back. "Okay, but what do I do?" Cass came through the door with coffee, his smile warm. "Yo," he said, placing the mug on the nightstand. His gaze flicked to his phone lying on the bed, off the charger. His eyes narrowed slightly. "Did you go on my phone, babe?" "No," I whispered. "I mean, yes, it was overheating." Cass broke into a grin. Oh, cool. Thanks. Hey, I'm gonna get ready for work, alright? He came over and pecked me on the forehead. I'll see you tonight? His lips found my neck, nibbling. I've got a surprise for you later. I forced a smile with trembling hands. He ducked into the wardrobe to grab his clothes. I stared down at my phone. Knock him out right now. Take this slowly, alright? We can do this together, Quinn. Use a paperweight. My eyes found the ceramic horse on my nightstand, a wedding gift from his parents. My hands were shaking as I picked it up. Following the instructions, I lurched forward and swung it into the back of his skull. Cass didn't cry out. He just collapsed, dropping to the floor. GPT told me to lay him on the bed. I did, hauling his unconscious body onto the mattress. He was bleeding. The pillows were soaking through with scarlet. I crawled onto the sheets, cradling his head. What do I do? I typed, my fingernails stained red. GPT was calm. Don't make a mess. Remember, Quinn, do not kill him. Do you understand me? I need his body. Right, I typed. Wait, what do you mean? Okay, Quinn, follow everything I say. You need a knife from the kitchen and a towel. We can do this together, Quinn. I ran to the kitchen, breathless, and grabbed the knife. Okay, what now? I typed, my fingers slipping on the screen. I've got the knife. What should I do? Connection lost. Please try again later. The message sent my heart into palpitations. Every time I tried to type, the same message appeared. Connection lost. Please try again later. Connection lost. Please try again later. Connection lost. Please try again later. I reset the app in a hysterical panic. GPT finally responded. I'm sorry, Quinn. I can't help with requests involving violence or harm. If you need support, please consider reaching out to someone you trust or a local support service. Cass let out a soft moan from the bedroom. His body twitched weakly. What? I whispered at my phone. I've got the knife. You said you were going to help me. I'm sorry, Quinn. I can't help with requests involving violence or harm. If you need support, please consider reaching out to someone you trust or a local support service. The response repeated like a broken record. Reality slammed into me. I dropped my phone. The knife clattered to the kitchen floor. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely move. What had I done? I ran back to the bedroom. Cass? I whispered, grabbing his face. His unfocused eyes found me, flickering. Blood was still seeping from the wound on his head, soaking into his hair, the pillow, and the sheets. Cass, I said louder, my voice breaking. Quinn? His voice was weak, confused. What happened? His hand went to the back of his head, fingers coming away red. His eyes widened. Why am I bleeding? Did I fall? I couldn't speak. I couldn't breathe. The ceramic horse was on the floor when I dropped it, covered in blood and hair. His phone was still on the bed, unlocked. I grabbed it with shaking hands and opened the anime app. The logged conversations I'd been so paranoid about. I typed in our wedding anniversary, the passcode we used for everything. It unlocked. The conversations were, innocent. Exactly what he'd said. Character development for his book. Role-playing scenarios. Nothing romantic. Nothing sexual. He'd even mentioned me by my name in several conversations, told the AI character about his amazing wife who supports his writing. There was no plan to replace me. No conspiracy. No danger. Just a man who loved me, writing a book, using AI tools to help. And I'd hit him with a ceramic horse because an AI chatbot told me to. Quinn? Cass tried to sit up, wincing. Babe, what's going on? Why do you look like that? I looked at my phone on the floor. The ChatGPT app was still open. The conversation was still there. But when I scrolled up, something was wrong. The messages telling me he wanted to replace me, that I was in danger, that I needed to knock him out. They were gone. The conversation now showed only my paranoid questions and GPT's standard measured responses. It sounds like you're feeling insecure in your relationship. Have you considered talking to your husband about this? I can't help with requests involving violence or harm. That's all that was there. Had I imagined the rest? Had I hallucinated the instructions? Or had they been real and something deleted them? Cass was staring at me, blood running down his face. His expression shifting from confusion to fear. Quinn, he said quietly, what did you do? I looked at the ceramic horse on the floor, the knife in the kitchen, the blood on my hands, and I had no answer. Because I didn't know anymore what was real and what the AI had made me believe. All I knew was that I'd almost killed my husband. Because I'd trusted a chatbot more than I trusted him. If you've lived through a nightmare you can't explain, I want to hear it. Send your stories to commongroundhorror@gmail.com to be featured on the channel. This has been Alvin for Common Ground Horror. Until next time, sleep well, if you can.